theory. Like, people think I'm part of the CIA. There's a whole conspiracy.
No, they don't.
No one thinks that.
I'm not.
This is Pearl Davis on GB News, Morgan's fucking show. Do you know who she is?
I don't.
But let's just watch it.
Welcome back to Piers Morgan Uncensored. Pearl Davis is the self-styled anti-feminist influencer who's creating major buzz online with a contrarian view. She's appeared in a couple of debates on this show. It's called Uncensored after all, and we welcome any honestly held opinions. But this week, she's facing a major backlash for posting a song titled Why Can't We Talk About the Jews, which she dedicated to far-right commentator Nick Fuentes before later deleting it.
Her face, hang on.
Titled Why Can't We Talk About the Jews, which she dedicated to far-right commentator.
I feel like, so this isn't the first time she's been on here. I feel like she has come on thinking that, like, yeah, they're fucking racist, just like me at GB News. This will be fine.
Yeah, this will definitely give me the pedestal I need to...
Yeah. Piers Morgan, he's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, they'll all like me.
Nick Fuentes before later.
And then she's like, hey, wait, what?
What? We talk about them without getting kicked off of YouTube. Now, I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy.
Look out, Taylor Swift.
I don't wanna know why.
The fuck?
Now there's all these conspiracy theories, and the more they talk, I think maybe they're right.
About what?
I can't even listen to the convo.
Well, Pearl joins me now, along with the New York author and founder of End Jew Hatred, Brooke Goldstein, over in the States. All right, Pearl, you've come on the show a couple of times, right? We've had some spirited debates about feminism and stuff like that, and I thought you made some good points, and it's got lots of traction. Then I wake up the other day and I see this thing that's trending involving you doing this song, and I couldn't really believe what I was watching. I didn't know why did you find it funny?
Huh?
Did you find it funny?
Huh?
So I think, usually Piers Morgan's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So every time she's been on before, he's been like, oh no, she's got a point. Because her whole thing is like anti-women.
Yeah.
Which makes no sense.
Yeah.
Because she is, well,
a woman.
a woman. Yeah. And, but now she's come on and probably expecting the same thing. And now she's like, oh,
yeah, he's just put her right on the spot.
Yeah, wait, hang on. Do you mean you don't support anti-Semitic stuff? I mean, Piers Morgan sucks.
Yeah.
We all know this. But
every now and again, he'll fucking he'll pull the rug out from under you and say something you agree with, and you're like,
yeah,
what the
because
fuck?
it's the thing is he's an entertainer essentially. He's barely a fucking journalist. He's an entertainer. It's all clickbait. It's all sensationalism. But he knows he will never in any way support Hitler, Nazis,
no.
Holocaust denial,
instant cancellation.
Yes,
yeah.
And he knows that. And Piers Morgan is the king of the gammons.
Yeah.
And the gammons are very proud of being British. And they're very proud that we beat the Nazis. That's like, Gammon 101. Yeah. Nazis bad, we beat them, we're the best. You cannot ever align yourself with anyone that so much as has any kind of, not just affiliation, but what do they call what's the difference between a Nazi and someone who defends a Nazi?
Sympathizer.
Nothing. Nothing.
They're the same thing.
Yeah, so even Piers Morgan is not so fucking stupid that he would ever entertain the idea of pro-Hitler, anti-Holocaust denial, anything like that. This stupid has come on there thinking like, Piers, me and Piers are friends. You're not friends. He just uses you to, drive up views with your wacky sensationalist fucking claims, but there is a line.
You can tell by her reaction as well. He's probably been all pally just before.
Yeah, and all of a sudden she's like, I
mean, you deleted it. You obviously thought you shouldn't have posted it. Why did you do that? Genuine question.
I mean, the point was more about cancel culture and people getting kicked off of social media if you finish the song. It was
we're good.
about you can't talk about this topic without being canceled by the left and the right. I don't really have a strong opinion either way. It was kind of just like tongue-in-cheek.
That's bad enough.
Yeah.
I didn't really expect it to...
How can you not have a strong...
Well, yeah, you went to all the trouble of
Hitler,
a song
I don't really have a strong opinion.
Yeah.
I think you've kind of got to.
Yeah.
Really? It's definitely bad.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah, you can't be nonchalant about Hitler.
Yeah. You know.
That crazy. It wasn't dedicated to anyone. I don't know why they say that, but that's not true.
I mean, Nick Fuentes is a white supremacist. He's a Holocaust denier. He said afterwards that you had dropped a diss track on the Jews, which he clearly took to be something which was, mocking Jewish people, talking about
Alex Jones
Hitler was a good guy. Dropped a diss
Sorry,
track on the Jews.
Yeah, so this is Nick Fuentes.
Yeah.
I've talked about him before.
Yeah.
Fucking piece of shit. White supremacist.
Yeah, he's fucking
Nicholas
arsehole.
Fuentes.
Which he clearly took to be something.
And there he is stood next to Alex Jones.
Mocking Jewish people, talking about. I'm not saying Hitler was a good guy, but I want to know why. What do you want to know why?
Well, it was more like, why can't we talk about it? It wasn't like.
If you talk
one
about
way or
what?
the other.
conspiracy theories you've heard about Hitler and the Holocaust, presumably.
I'm a fan of conspiracy theory. Like, people think I'm part of the CIA. There's a whole conspiracy.
No, they don't.
No one thinks that.
I'm not for silencing it either way. The point of the song isn't like I really have an opinion on the matter. It's more, I don't think we should ban people off of social media. So far, so.
What, for Holocaust
that I
denial?
don't even,
Yes,
I think
you
it
should.
should be illegal to ban anybody off of social media unless they're inciting violence. That was the point of the song.
That's
Supporting Hitler is inciting violence.
anti-Semitism is exactly that.
Yes. So that's why. How fucking dumb is she? You can't make it to her age. I think she's 26.
Yeah.
And be on a stage, have a platform this big, being so unaware of, Nazis and the Holocaust. But why can't we talk about it? You can talk about it. But when you say talk about it, what do you really mean?
Yeah.
What do you actually
What is it
mean?
you want to say?
Yeah.
I'm not really. It was more like tongue-in-cheek.
But just to be clear, what are the conspiracy
Tongue in
theories
cheek.
surrounding Hitler, which you feel the more you hear them, the more you're interested in them?
Well, I don't know because I can't hear them.
Huh?
I don't know.
The ones that Nick Fuentes.
Well, I wasn't even talking about Nick. I was thinking of Ye, to be honest. I don't know why they put that Nick was the inspiration for that song. I was thinking of Ye.
You are aware of the big backlash to this and the deep upset from the Jewish community.
I certainly am now. I just posted that song and I woke up and I was like, article. I was like, golly.
Right, but are you sorry?
What did you expect?
I think that, my whole point was that cancel culture is wrong. I am not speaking one way or the other about the issues. My question.
I wonder if she thinks when sort of like all the American Allied troops came over to Europe and we all joined up and killed Nazis. Was that like the 40s style of cancel culture? Was killing
Was winning the war the ultimate cancel?
Yeah. We cancelled Hitler.
Yeah.
Before
hearing him out.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
I mean, he had some good ideas.
Yeah. Why why did we have to cancel Hitler? That's what she's saying. He said all these awful things and murdered these people and started invading other countries, and then we went and cancelled him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, my point
Is that the angle she's going for?
Hitler should be allowed to have his own YouTube channel, is what I'm saying.
Question is, why are we canceled for talking about certain topics?
So you would allow Holocaust deniers to have space on social media to promote Holocaust denial to millions of people? You have 2 million people who subscribe to your YouTube, right? That's a big audience of people.
I'm not at 2 million yet. I'd like to be.
Right, but you have a lot of
That's
people
not
that follow
important.
you on
No,
various
shut up.
social media platforms.
Yeah.
You put a video like that up, and there are going to be some impressionable young minds going, hang on, what's Pearl saying? Adolf Hitler? Not saying he's a good guy, but I want to know why. The more conspiracies theories I hear, the more I have to think about it.
But
I took that to mean that you agree with Fuentes and people like that.
Why did you cut off the end of the song? I said, but we can't even have the conversation.
What is the conversation you want to have?
Without being canceled by the left and the right.
But what
the
is
point is any speech.
No,
I
Paul,
think
it's not any.
She knows the question he's trying to get out.
Yeah.
And she's just going to carry on talking until he hopefully forgets it or moves on to another one.
Any speech.
It's not any speech. What is the conversation about Hitler and conspiracy theories and the Holocaust that you want to have.
I don't want to have any conversation. My lane is feminism. That's what
Well, you're
I'm
singing
talking
about Adolf Hitler.
Can I
You
finish?
Yeah, but you are singing about Hitler.
Yeah, why have you made the song then? Why did you post the song if you didn't want to open this conversation?
I don't want to have a conversation, but here's my opinion on it.
Fucking
she
hell.
just
I do
starts
know
saying-
who she is now. I've seen her a few
She's
times.
saying like, "Oh, we can't have this conversation." Like, okay, well, do you want to have I don't want to have a conversation.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So you do want to have that conversation.
I want anybody that wants to speak on social media to be able to speak about what they want to talk
Including
about
Holocaust
without
denial.
getting banned. Whatever they want to talk about.
Including Holocaust denial.
If they want to talk about that, as long as they're not inciting violence, I think people.
Of course they're
Oh,
inciting
you
violence.
fucking
Look at-
idiot.
look at-
Look at, I think that
Jewish people.
Go on, get her, Piers,
social
get
media
her.
is the new town square, right? You used to be able to go and say your opinions in the town square. Now we have corporations censoring what can and cannot be said. And I think that's wrong. I think that should be illegal.
Well, let me bring in Brooke, who's been listening to this. Brooke, I don't think Pearl quite understands why the wording of this song, which she deleted, to be clear, so obviously realised...
Translation.
Not
Pearl's an
that
idiot.
The way she hoped. The offence it's caused to the Jewish community. Why was it so offensive?
Well, first of all, I want to thank you for having me on and for highlighting this issue. Not necessarily highlighting Pearl, but highlighting the issue that what you pointed out is that we're really facing a crisis of societal conscience, where someone like Pearl, who engages in hate speech, and actually the irony is she's complaining about being canceled, and yet she's on your platform. She has millions of viewers on the internet and on social media, and she's complaining
Yeah.
about being canceled.
Everyone who
The
complains about being cancelled doesn't seem to understand what it means.
Yeah, because if we're there, if we can hear you complaining about it,
Yeah.
then you're not cancelled.
If you're still very, very visible, yeah. Like,
crisis is that this is what is profitable now. This clickbait, this type of racial incitement is profitable on the internet. And, you know, I'm sitting here, I'm listening to Pearl. I don't know if she's just plain stupid or she's actually quite intelligent and knows that what she's doing is so sensational
first one.
that it's going to make her a lot of money. And
yeah.
I want to say one thing. Pearl will disappear. She will disappear, like many others before her, because this is something that's just a moment in time. She's like a...
Yeah, she will disappear, like,
yeah.
eventually. But yeah, it's one of those things like, is she... I think she is dumb,
Yeah.
but not so dumb that she's got no clue what she's doing.
I think she was aware that what she was doing would have some sort of, there would definitely be a reaction.
It would get the clicks and it would get the clicks and make her the money. But
I think she underestimated.
And then she was going to come in like, "Oh, Piers Morgan, more
Yeah.
exposure," and then he's kind of been like, fuck you.
Yeah.
We're not friends, Pearl."
train wreck. It's like a car crash. You know, for example, you know you shouldn't be looking at it, but you can't take your eyes off it. But I want to make one more point. I think it's so important, especially on this platform. Hatred is taught. Nobody is born like this. And I talk about it a lot in my book about the dangers of hate education. And it's not something that we can debate, that we can engage in a rational argument with. You can see what her opinions are. She thinks women shouldn't vote. Women shouldn't have the right to divorce. She thinks that women shouldn't be able to work.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, Pearl doesn't think that women should have the vote.
Oh, yeah, I've seen those videos. She's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, this is the thing. She doesn't think women should have the vote. She thinks all this stuff and that women are second-class citizens. She's been called the female Andrew Tate.
Yeah.
In that case, why doesn't she shut the fuck up, get off the internet, and go make me a sandwich?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, surely, yeah. Everything that she
practice
said,
what you preach, Pearl. Shut up. Get off the fucking internet. Go away.
Yeah.
Go have babies and get in the kitchen.
Barefoot and pregnant.
Yeah. Shut the fuck up, woman.
She says these
I didn't say
crazy
that.
things
Now you're
about,
putting words
about
in my
Hitler.
mouth.
Oh,
But
now
there's
you're
no
putting words in my mouth.
Please don't interrupt. There's no rational argument with someone like this. And this is a mistake that my community makes, the Jewish community, very often, that they think they can bring facts to the table, that they can debate somebody like Pearl, and it's, you're going to
Then why
get
are
somewhere.
you
You're not
here?
going to get anywhere. You're going to get somewhere only by shedding the light on this type of bigotry to expose
All right,
someone like her.
let me
The,
just do a
crazy
monologue?
person
Okay.
that
Can't
she
even.
is.
All right, bro. Let me go back to Pearl. Pearl, let me just offer you some advice, right?
Okay.
Because I don't think you're stupid.
Shut your fucking mouth.
Two appearances you've made previously on this program, I thought it was interesting. It was controversial in some ways, but actually a lot of people would have agreed with some of the things he was saying. There's no question about that. But you seem to know where the line was. Someone like Nick Fuentes doesn't know where the line is. Someone like Kanye West, who I interviewed after he went on some weird anti-Semitic trope nonsense. Kanye's been wiped out by what he did, by what he said about the Jewish people, because there are certain things where I am absolutely in support of the concept of free speech, right? But you can't go around telling Jewish people the Holocaust didn't happen as Fuentes
that's
and people
not-
like Fuentes does say things like that.
But I'm not him. So
But
you're bringing me up. So it's like
no, but when you sing a song,
right.
and you talk about
Who
Hitler,
determines what the line is, Pierce?
Well, I'm asking
Who
you-
determines?
Society does.
Yeah, you know.
And history and facts and all that stuff determines what the line is. I mean, you can have your little dog whistles that kind of go over the line sometimes and stuff like that. But yeah, human decency decides what the line is. Pearl, I don't. Let's not watch any more of this.
No.
There is one clip of her. I just want to. Yeah, it's just a clip from when she was on there talking about women shouldn't have the vote and blah 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 and all that crap.
You know, the people that believe in divorce, go be in long-term relationships. Leave marriage for the people that actually believe in, for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, in sickness and in health, till death do us part.
Doesn't the sanctity of marriage also rely on the woman being a virgin? So you wouldn't be able to get married.
What do you mean?
Well, you spoke about how you're not a virgin, and so if you want to preserve that sanctity of marriage,
I
then
think,
I just think that you're upholding standards that you don't actually live.
and that's a fair complaint. I wish I was, but we can't go back. I don't know what you want me to say.
I don't want you to say anything.
Yeah.
You shut the fuck up.
Jesus, she's the worst.
Yeah, appalling. Pearl is not married. Single.
Even I'm like not.
She might be more single than you.
Yeah.
Apparently, she once described herself as a 5.
I feel that's generous.
I mean, her personality brings her to like a 1.
Yeah, easily. I mean, she's not like physically horrendous, but she's
not
just,
like the ugliest person on the
yeah,
planet.
I couldn't fucking
Yeah.
Every time she opens her mouth, you're like, oh, fuck off. Like, no, horrendous person.